Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing something really different. It's a Halloween look. I know Halloween is around the corner and I really love Halloween. For the past couple of years I've been attending parties, and I'm going to put in some pictures somewhere around here so that you can see what my Halloween costumes are like. I never did a Halloween makeup face, but this year I'm definitely going to be rocking a couple of these to parties. I hope you guys are interested in things like these. I've decided to start my Halloween tutorials pretty early so that you guys can practice from now, so by the time Halloween comes around you'll have it down packed. So I'm really excited about this look. I love how it came out. It was pretty simple and easy. You don't need a lot of products to get this look, so if you're new and you have no idea what you're doing, you're gonna love doing this because it's pretty easy. So I hope you guys like how this came out. I really enjoyed doing this tutorial for you. It was really fun for me to film. So if you want to see how I get this Halloween look, please keep watching. Bye guys! So guys, I'm just going to start off by applying some tape to my eyes, and I'm only applying this to one side of my face because this is going to be the side that I glam up. Next I'm going to be applying some primer onto my eyelids. And I'm applying it with a brush, and then I'm going to go in with my fingers and blend everything out. Next, I'm going to be taking my MAC Studio Fix powder and I'll be setting this primer. This is in this shade C40. Next, I'm going to be picking up my Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette, and I'm going to be picking up the color Latinos with my Morphe 441 brush, and I'm just going to be applying this to the crease. This is going to be used as my transition shade. Next, I'm going into my Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette, and I'm picking up the color Tangerine with the same brush and just applying that over the Latinos. I'm going to be taking up the color Cabernet and just applying that to the outer corners and right below the crease. And just blending everything in. I'm going to go back in with my 441 brush and just blend everything so that there are no harsh lines. I'm taking my flat shader brush and I'm picking up the color Moonlight, and I'm just applying that on my inner lid. I'm going to go back in with my 441 brush to blend everything in. After that, I'm going to be removing the tape. For moisturizer, I'm using the Olay moisturizer, and I'm just applying that all over my face. Next, I'm going to go in with my Olay Eye Serum, and I'm going to be applying this underneath my eyes. For concealer today, I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealer color Warm Sand. I'm just applying that underneath my eyes, on my nose, and under my nose, just to conceal any redness on those areas. After that, I'm going to leave that side of the face and I'm going to be working on the other side. I'm picking up my primer. Because this is the white primer, I'm going to be using this as the base for the skull face. You can use white face paints or any white adhesive or anything like that, just to apply on your face. So I'm going to be applying this with a foundation brush. Just putting a layer on my face, and then I'm going to go in with my beauty blender just to blend everything out smoothly. This is a damp beauty blender, so I'm just pushing the product into my face, blending it in. I'm just going to apply a little bit more just to get some more coverage and blend it out. I'm going to be picking up my L'Oreal Paris Infallible Gel Liner, and I'm going to be using my MAC pencil brush. So I'm just starting to create a crooked circle around my eye. And now I'm just thickening up that line. After that, I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder to set all that primer that I applied to my face, so that it won't shift or move or anything like that. Next, I'm going back with my gel liner, and I'm taking an eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to be filling in that circle that I created. After that, I'm going to be picking up some black eyeshadow, and I took this one from my Kat Von D palette. You can use any black eyeshadow just to set the gel liner that we applied before. After that, I'm going to go back in with my gel liner, and I'm just going to create some shapes around the circle. You can do squares, you can do petals, you can do whatever you like. I'm just going to be doing some squares. So I'm going to continue this all around the circle. After that, I'm just going to take the brush and draw some lines in between each circle with a curved end, just to give it more dimension. Next up, I'm going to take a NARS lip pencil, color Cruella, and I'm just going to put dots in between each square, just to bring a little color to the look. After that, I'm going to go back in with my gel liner, and I'm going to draw a crooked line from my mouth to my ear. And I'm just going to thicken up this line. Don't worry if you get a bit sloppy with this. We are going to blend this out, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm taking an eyeshadow brush and just blending it down. Just pulling down that gel liner. And then I'm going to go in with a blending brush just to blend it out a little. After that, I'm going to be applying some black eyeshadow just to set that gel eyeliner. And then I'm going to go back in with my blending brush just to blend it out. Going back in with my gel liner, I'm just going to take this small pencil brush, and I'm just going to be drawing some lines across it. Then I'm going to attempt to make some circles on these lines so that this looks like stitches. After that, I'm just going to line out my nose area. And then I'm going to go in with that eyeshadow brush and apply some gel liner. And then go back in with the small pencil brush just to neatly outline and fill in that area. After that, I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow brush and pick up some black eyeshadow to set that nose piece. And that's it for the skull face. After that, I'm going to apply some foundation on my glam side, and I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the color 108. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blend everything in. After that, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Natural to highlight my under eyes. I'm just going to apply this in a triangular shape and go in with my beauty blender and blend it out. Next up, I'm going to be setting my face with some powder. This is the L'Oreal Paris True Match powder. I'm just going to set under my eyes, and I'm going to use a powder brush to set the rest of my face. I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera. If you would like to see an in-depth tutorial on how I do my eyebrows, I will link it below. Next, I'm going to be picking up a flat shader brush, and I'm going to be taking my Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop Highlighter and highlighting my brow bone. I took my ABH Clear Brow Gel and applied it over my eyebrows. I went in back with my 441 brush to blend in that brow bone color with the rest of the eyeshadows. I just took up a little bit more of that color Tangerine and applied it to blend it in. After that, I went in with my gel liner, and I'm just doing a wing liner. Next up, I'm going to be curling my eyelashes, and I'm going to be applying a thin layer of mascara. This is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Mascara in the color Black. I went ahead and applied my eyelashes off camera. Now I'm going to apply some of that crease color. This is the color Cabernet from that Lorac palette, and I'm using my MAC pencil brush to apply this with. After that, I'm going to go in with some primer in the corners of my eye. If you guys would like to see an in-depth eyelash tutorial, I will link it down below. Now I'm going to go in with some of that Champagne Pop highlighter to highlight the inner corner. To fill in my waterline, I'll be using the L'Oreal Paris eye pencil in the color Black is Black. And I'm just going to fill in my waterline on both eyes. And I'm also going to use this to tightline. To contour my face, I'm using my Hoola bronzer and my Nazita brush, and I'm just contouring this glam side of my face. I'm going to be applying bronzer to my forehead and my jawline as well. For blush, I'll be using this NARS blush in the color Lovejoy, and I'm just applying a little to my cheekbones. For highlighter, I'm using this Champagne Pop highlighter from Becca Cosmetics. I'm just applying this to my cheekbones. For lipstick, on the skull face side, I'm going to be using my eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to be filling in half of my lips. And on the glam side, I'm going to be going in with my lip pencil by NYX in the color Auburn. I'm going to be filling in my entire lip with this, well, the entire half side of my lip with this. And then on top of that, I'm going to be going in with my Lime Crime liquid lipstick in the color Wicked. Lastly, I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend out the transition between the both sides of the face, and that'll be it for this look. So guys, I think that's all for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it was helpful for you guys, and I hope it's pretty easy for you to create. I think that's everything I have to say to you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.